This is about Home Minister Amit Shah and his statement after an anti-terror meeting that happened recently in Delhi. The Home Minister has reiterated that it's the commitment of India to destroy safe terror havens and, more importantly, an entire ecosystem that in some way benefits the terrorists or allows them to flourish in India. That's the word coming in from Home Minister Amit Shah. I want to cut across to my colleague Arunima as well. She's joining us on the broadcast. Arunima, give us more context.
This is an anti-terror conference which is hosted by National Investigation Agency, and where the anti-terrorism squads and officers heading the anti-terrorism squads across the country come to this conference, and they together share the best practices. They discuss the challenges that the nation is facing. So at the opening session, Home Minister Amit Shah was addressing all these officers of the he said two important things. That we have to destroy not just terrorism, but the entire terror ecosystem. So that even if you arrest terrorist X or terrorist Y, there is nobody sitting there to replace him. The entire ecosystem has to be destroyed. Secondly, he said the anti-terror agency should adopt a ruthless approach more for terrorism to respond. Mujahideen was eliminated. Since then, we've not seen an organized group come to the forefront. But off and on, we keep hearing about ISIS-inspired people trying to conspire against the country. The Home Minister's statement there is also giving a message to how this challenge should be dealt with. And last but not the least, he said that it is because of the policy of the current government that we have seen that violence has gone down in Jammu and Kashmir, in Naxal areas, and also in Northeast. Now, opposition could criticize that, this is coming at a time when Manipur is burning, but Home Minister did say that their policies have worked in all these three theatres in the previous years has seen a lot of instability.
All right. Arunima, I think it's a right occasion to perhaps talk about more about the internal security in the country. You spoke about Jammu and Kashmir. Let's also briefly talk about the situation in the Naxal affected regions in India and how in the last 8 years progress has been made, inroads have been made in the Naxal dominated belt and territories.
It is the biggest story as far as internal security is concerned. I think Home Minister in on-record and off-record conversation also concedes that the good work began when Home Minister's seat was occupied by P. Chidambaram and Home Secretary was G.K. Pillai. But this government has taken forward that good work. How is that good work being implemented? Area dominance is a key lesson that everyone has learned. You just don't go to an area in Dandakaranya, in Bastar or in Abujmar in Bastar and just carry out an operation and come back. You will have to stay there, dominate that area so that Naxals can't come back. And that is the reason why you have seen the area which was dominated by CPI Maoists has shrunk over the last decade or so. Bihar has almost been declared Naxal free. Jharkhand has almost been declared Naxal free. Orissa, you hardly hear of Naxal incidents. Bengal is for sure Naxal free. In Maharashtra, it's only Gadchiroli, and there too, the Gadchiroli police with the central forces is doing a commendable job. So the only area where you remain a little concerned is Bastar, but there also we are penetrating with a lot of speed, be it in Dantewada, Sukma, Bijapur, Narayanpur. The speed with which we are going ahead is very fast. The paramilitary police officials, the security grade officials I keep speaking to are estimating that in the next 1.5 years, this area of Jamar could also become Naxal free completely.
All right, Arunima, thank you so much for giving us that overall context and perspective. The three different theatres that Arunima was talking about, whether it's the Northeast, whether it's the Naxal affected regions, or it is Jammu and Kashmir, the internal security remains of paramount importance for the government of India. Home Minister Amit Shah in that statement. We continue tracking that story and much more, stepping into a very short break for now.